Hi, welcome. On this video, I'm here once again with Kira. Kira's here for board and training. And going into week 2, I'm starting to focus more and more on commands, on starting to achieve responses the right way. And here in this video, I'm going to be showing the framework for off leash, going off leash with the dog in terms of a dog staying right beside me, in terms of letting go, and Kira still pacing me and still being connected with me the right way, even though a leash isn't attached. Now we start to set this in motion, start to get the framework going. You want to do it working off of the circle method. So here, the circle method allows me to use my whole body, okay, to align, okay, how Kira's responding to me, how she's staying beside me, and starting to achieve off-leash type of control. Now here, I'm going to be starting off using the leash, okay, then as I transition over, I'm going to just be putting my fingers into the choke chain, okay, and transitioning that way. Then I'm going to start to let go, okay, as I get into a rhythm, okay, as Kira starts to really become more relaxed, she's floating beside me, I'm going to let go during certain moments, okay. So again, these moments are what begin to kind of shape, okay, off-leash responses, okay, and then to a level where I have really solid level of control by way of how she's responding to me. Again, the prior videos, you will have seen the come command, okay, by way of me pulling on the leash, doing that. But here, I'm going to start to connect with her at a deeper level and starting to achieve off leash. So I'm going to start moving with her again in the circle method. So she's on my left side. I'm going to move to my left. Now notice how I'm not taking one step here right now. I'm going to get her to float. And I'm going to tap the leash a little bit as I move. But notice how I'm kind of lining this up. You know, I'm walking at my pace, that's important. But I'm walking into her a little bit here with my leg, kind of lining this up and bouncing. See how I'm kind of bouncing my leg into her a little bit. This is going to set up letting go here a little bit by way of how I'm kind of creating asserting influence through my whole body, kind of blocking her, kind of nudging her back a little bit. And again, this leads to the pacing part. So here I'm going to remove the leash. Now I've transitioned over. Now my arm is the leash. Okay, fingers are hooked into the choke chain, but I'm mimicking the leash. Okay, it's the same exact movements. You want to coordinate this so she doesn't notice the change. Okay. Now here I'm going to let go here in a second. So I let go. She lowered her head a little bit. I just picked it back up, tapping. I let go. You see how I'm just going to set up these moments here a little bit. That was a really good moment there. Now she starts to, waver a little bit, draw back. I just take a hold of the choke chain and pretend like it never happened. Okay? Tapping here a little bit. So I'll let go in a better, see right here, perfect. Look. And see, I use my leg. That was a really good moment there. That's what it is. It's like shaping little moments here. But she's not trying to take off, and that's when you know that you don't want to go into this. The dog is really. This is when I know that she's really agreeable to the method. Okay, she's staying beside me really well here. And usually I'll let go in a bit of a turn. So right here, I'll turn a little bit, turn a little bit, turn a little bit. See this? Turn, turn, turn. See, that was nice. Same thing. Watch this a minute. It's just like a tornado a little bit. Turning in. I'm using my leg. See, I'm using my leg to move her. See that? Moving my leg, using 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 my leg, and then stop. Okay? Very nice. So there, because it's just like, so when you're doing this, it's just like me and Kira. I'm just totally focused on you know, focusing on her, focusing on just me and her within the circle. And notice how I was able to use my leg, right, to circle in tighter and tighter, and using my leg to help to maintain my letting go. But notice it's the moments, right? But she's come along very, very nicely here. This is really, really good. It's a good feeling, okay? When you're doing this type of a interaction with a dog, it's really great to see their true potential, right? As you're doing this, Kira's doing fantastic. Again, so understand, this is the framework. You know, so when a dog is ready, which she is at a certain level, I can start to, you know, engage this way. I can start to really line this up. And notice how, you know, I'm getting her to pace me to stay beside me, but influence is still active. You know, it's based on her being a follower and me through leadership, and with influence being part of the equation. I'm not using treats. You don't want to bribe the dog, okay? And she could be very willing, all right? You're using treats and she's saying, sure. And you're trying to motivate them and they're getting all excited about it. It looks fantastic, but you know what happens is that you get out in a certain situation, a certain environment, and everything falls to pieces, okay? Because you're not faded in, okay? You're not perceived the right way. So this is the right way to do it through leadership. This just starts to take, you know, the same path as everything else. So again, Kira's doing really, really well. Thanks for watching.